She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
No touch it! No touch it!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Great, set.
Gonna run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Great.
It's Barkley again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Great. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts to throw. Makes the catch. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Oh,
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They'll try and punch it in. He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Coach.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And then a brilliant clear off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Omaha.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Hits his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Omaha.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts setting up to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 6 coming up here. Hurts. He's got it. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's Hurts once again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, that little seed of doubt to put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Hand off to the back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Cardinals. Looking at 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Setting up the screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Setting him on the dime. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Back to throw, Murray. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now Kyler. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, Murray lost it. And the Eagles get to it. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free, and escape without surrendering any points.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All time as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The tight end in motion now. Rolling back, gets the handoff. He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Dump off, caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Murray on 3rd down. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Looking inside the red zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. If somebody gotta do it, I make it. If somebody gotta do it, I take it. She's bad. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he own? Is it Alpha and Omega? Welcome home. This is not a song.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Jade, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, 2-2-1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Kyler throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well.
They're set up at the 35 now.
180.
Hurts on 1st down. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run in darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Wow, calls on Amazon.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives.
Well, who the fuck buying calls on Amazon?
We'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Driving across the 15-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Kyler looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the gun on his 3rd down, it's Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Smith on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what,
You know what?
challenging this guy
Possibly.
in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it.
Ooh.
He gets two.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
No touchdown. 180, 180. No touchdown.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Can't connect to
I
the
just
middle.
wanna
It's incomplete.
quit.
He already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws
I
like
don't
that
wanna
are gonna
play
find him another if he
this.
isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing
Oh
game.
my
Because if
God.
they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
No touchdown. No.
2nd down, looking for options. And he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 7. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Great, set. No touchdown.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's another Eagles first
Great,
down.
set.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So Reed give here to Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180, 180. No touchdown.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No touchdown. 180.
Looking to throw it. Pass him on a quick hitter. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field.
You look up my downfield.
After the holding call, they're
They
going to
said I
need
had to
even more
look
now
on
on 3rd
man
down.
downfield.
180, 180. No touchdown.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out fourth
Oh
down,
my
it's cover.
God.
Put your
I
cover
had
guys
to
on the
look
field.
on man
Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure.
downfield.
The cover guys go shut it down.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Hold on.
No touchdown.
Desperation time here on 4th.
Ooh, what a flag.
Folks, it's intercepted.
What a flag. This was really just trying to get that motherfucker.
And it's recovered by the
What the
offense.
fuck?
Brock gets 4th down. And no one with the fumbler can advance it. So this
I'm trying to
is
get this
still
game over with, and then this guy bumping that shit, though. I'm really just trying to get the game over with.
all their timeouts left but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
I'm just trying to get the game over.
Here he is to throw. That could be a throw. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Motioning one of the tight ends. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory. Yeah,
you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Philadelphia.